What's going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 26 of our Leipzig career mode, and today, 4 games for you as we approach the winter break. We have Napoli in the final game of our group stage in the Champions League. That will be the sim today. And then we have Mainz, Cologne, and Hanover. And the reason Napoli is the sim today is because we are already through to the next round. And while a loss here to Napoli would mean that we go ahead and don't win the group, not really too bothered by that because we're through. We're trying to win the league. You know, it's just not going to happen that way. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a lot of changes. This is probably a pretty decent team to put out here. And we are just going to quick sim this one. We are not going to go ahead and do one of those regular sims because it's not too huge of a deal. So we'll do a quick sim, and we lost 2-0. So we're going to finish second in the group, but it's not too bad. We've done well in there. Dynamo beat Salzburg to assure themselves of third spot. And we will be jumping into the round of 16 along with Napoli. So that is ideal. Now, we have 3 games in the league coming right now. And as you can see, we are 2 points back of Bayern and level with Dortmund in second place. It is going to be difficult to win the title, but obviously, that is what we're looking to do. And hopefully we can go ahead and do that. Sabitza's happy to play wherever, which is fine. He won't be playing up in that spot really ever again. So that's just one of those things. But let's jump into this. We have Mainz here. Let's see if we can grab 3 points. Everyone's fit. Everyone's ready to go. Let's jump into it. Play it up the pitch nicely. Here, one more. Nicely done. Now can we zip forward? It's Jovic on it here. And that run's being made by Nkunku. And Nkunku can't quite get that to where I needed it to go. But Dani Olmo gets it to Keita. And it's Keita. It's 1-0. And that didn't exactly go to plan. But the end result is exactly what we were looking for. 1-0 here on 20 minutes is Naby Keita, as the whole team morphs its way through that billboard. Incredible stuff. But it's lovely football in the end. We just couldn't get this pass there. It falls to Dani Olmo. And we kind of just do what we were looking to do, except on the other side. And Keita, the beneficiary. And back at the club, he gives us the lead, 1-0. Free kick in a dangerous spot for Mainz. As they look to level it up, Suarez clips it into space, and the header comes in. Are you kidding? That is an incredible header. Really is. That is incredible. Fernandez with it. The power he generated on that is nonsense, really, to be fair, but my goodness. Look at this. Gets clipped in. And look at this header. The muscles, the neck muscles, to do such a ridiculous thing. That's an incredible header. And Mainz have leveled it up here after 26 minutes. Nkunku on it here. Back inside. Lovely stuff, and it's Jovic. Can he slip it out? He can. It's Dani Olmo. Tried to smash it through the goalkeeper. It didn't work out. Now here comes Leimer pushing the ball up the pitch. And Edouard's making a run right down the middle here. And can he escape the center back? He's just going to get away here. And he has a shot. Oh, good save. He comes back post. Angelino. Not Angelino. It was Lookman coming in at the back post. I must have just switched me onto Angelino as I read it. But getting very, very close. Nice football forward. It gets out there to Edouard. And Fekir's making a run into space. And Fekir's got a little bit of pace. And he can get inside. Hack. And he has a shot. And that's nicely saved on. Couldn't quite get where I wanted to get to there, really. So that gets slipped out to Keita. And then eventually lost. That's a massive opportunity. And the goalkeeper, he blends he blends a little bit with the snow on the pitch, and it's difficult to watch when he comes out like that. Nicely done. Mateta on it here, slips it into space. How in the world have we not gotten to that? What a save. That's an incredible save by Galashi, really. But how have we not gotten to that? I'm not sure. That chance shouldn't have come. It did, and it's a humongous save from Galashi this late in the game. Only 10 minutes remaining. We still got work to do. We need a goal. Nicely played on. One more to Eduard. Great take, and he has a shot. It's blocked away, and Lookman's going to get to the rebound, and there it is. There's the goal. A second for us is 2-1 here with 8 minutes to go. And Eduard has done quite well since he's come on the pitch. He's an excellent striker, Eduard. But look at this. Gets slipped in. It's a nice take. Tight angle. Goes for it. And it's Lookman watching for the rebound. That's a couple times now. Lookman's been very, very close. But that time he gets there ahead of the defender. And with 7 minutes to go, we've taken the lead. Now can we hold on? Clipped in here, and it's Sabitzer. And Sabitza's in a little bit of space. And Sabitza's going to go for goal. That's it. Game over. 2 goals in a couple of minutes. And Sabitzer ends this as a contest. It's an excellent finish from him. But he's just been allowed to run into that space. Poor defending by Mainz as they kind of push a couple men forward. And look at that gap. Look at that gap for him to run into. He does well. And it comes along with an excellent, excellent finish from the midfielder. And it's 3-1 here with 3 minutes to go. Really bad giveaway here. And it's Leimer who's pushing high up the pitch. And Leimer steps back inside nicely. Slips it across. Brilliant. Another. And we're adding gloss to this scoreline here late in this game. 89 minutes gone. It's 4-1. We've scored 3 in the last, 5 minutes now? An incredible outburst. But they've just given that to Leimer. He steps back inside, slides it across. Eduard hammers it low into the corner. And we're going to come away with a very, very nice victory in the end. It definitely, the scoreline does not reflect this game at all, considering how late it was. It was like the United Newcastle game last week, where they score 4 or 3 in the last 10 minutes. That's how this just went. Same scoreline as well. 4-1 victory over Mainz, who we don't have to play again, though we've enjoyed some rather big results against them lately, though that was rather tight. And as Bayern beat Leverkusen on the road, that is a massive win for Bayern, because that is one of those games where you're hoping they drop points. 3-1 victory. That's a nice result as Dortmund win their game as well. So it's still the 3 of us up here. And it's going to be difficult to separate from any of these teams, especially considering there are 4 less games in this league than there are in the other kind of big leagues here. We're 15 games in, there are 19 left. So we're getting toward that time where we might just start counting points. But let's jump into this. It's Leipzig Cologne. Now, can we make a couple changes? I think I'm going to start Eduard today. He came on last time and played really, really well. And I think we're going to do Sabitzer as well, though Sabitzer in for Nkunku. And then Kabak can have a go. Play ahead of Kanate. And then I want to bring... Who do we want to bring onto the bench? I kind of want to bring Gravenberch onto the bench. Yeah, we'll also bring Kluivert onto the bench. We'll do it ahead of Poulsen. So let's jump into this. Leipzig Cologne. Let's go. Nice play. We can slip that through. It's Eduard. Can't quite get onto it, but he's managed to stay up and nick it. And now here's Fekir. And he's running into a really good spot. Fekir slides it back across. Eduard! There it is, and off the post. It's an excellent finish from Eduard. And he's the one who started it as well. It got pushed up to him. And while he didn't get the ball originally, kept on pushing, nicked it off the defender, got it out to Fekir, whose pace took him to the byline. It cuts back, and it's an excellent finish in off the post. No chance for the goalkeeper. And Eduard gives us a 1-0 lead on 18 minutes. Nice turn. Oh, can't quite get that ball out there. He's managed to get it back, though, and it's come on to Keita here. And Naby Keita having a run with it here. One more into Eduard, and Eduard, great finish. Just hammers it near post. It's his second of the game. It's a half hour gone, and we are now very much in control. An excellent finish from Eduard, his second, as we said, and he's played quite well the last couple of games. Adds a little bit of strength, a little bit more pace, I feel, than Jovic. A really, really good finish from him. And on 31 minutes, we lead 2-0 here. The Beats is waiting for a bit of an opening. He gets it to Klosterman. Whoa, what a ball there. What a ball. And what a take. And what a hat trick from Eduard. Let's look at this again. That ball was zipped in And what a take this is from Eduard. Excellent stuff. This gets hammered in, taken down perfectly. Unbelievable take. Look at that. Just stops it dead. And then he hammers it on the half volley. That is an incredible, incredible bit of football there. Incredible technique from Eduard, who completes his 38-minute hat trick. 3-0. Can we do something else before halftime here? As Eduard gets slipped in. And it's Eduard. It's another. And what a half of football this lad's having. Of course, helped us with the winner in the last game. Starts today. It's his 4th of the half. Absolutely incredible from Eduard. That just gets slipped in. And in the form of this game, you don't expect him to miss that. Incredible first half from us. Eduard 4-0 on 4 of his goals. Fekir's moving into space. And Eduard bounced off the back of that center back here. And it's Eduard, another. Oh, no, it's not. That's got to be a goal. You'd expect him to hammer that home. It's just past the post. A massive opportunity for his 5th. That's a really poor giveaway, and it's given right to Eduard. I'm not sure what the Cologne men are doing, but it's another for Eduard, and he does have his 5th. An hour gone. And the striker will not stop. 5-0. He's been all over this back line. Pressing. Leaning off the back. Making excellent runs. And obviously finishing off chances. An unbelievable game. It's 5-0. Having a run. And Fekir sees the run here of Eduard. Eduard cuts back inside. Finds Gravenberch. And there's a run being made by Sabitzer. And it's Sabitzer. Great finish. And once again, Eduard, a big part of that goal, even though he wasn't directly involved. It's his run that opened up that space for Sabitzer. The center back followed and didn't pass him off till late. Look, runs inside. And that gap just opens up for Sabitzer to run into. It's an excellent, excellent first-time finish from him as well. And on 75 minutes, it's 6-0. It's a really good ball in. They're just moving the ball around here, Cologne. Or not really moving it around. That lad's just holding on to it. What a save. He's got to come back. Wow, blocked off the line. And Cologne's best chance of the game goes begging there for an excellent save and excellent defending on the line as well. And with 30 seconds to go, we are going to come away with a very impressive win. 6-0 the score. Eduard with 5 goals. The performance of a lifetime from him. Incredible, incredible, incredible football. And as you can see, Dortmund and Bayern still continuing to win, which means we stay second and we stay level with Dortmund and 2 behind Bayern. Now, we got one more game this episode. And it is going to come in the league once again. Hanover this time. And hopefully we don't go all 3 games here. And a couple players, don't drop. Hasselberg, Sabitzer, and Poulsen all have 6 months remaining or less on their contract, which is not ideal. Hasselberg, we're going to delegate renewal. He's currently on 58K a week. That is a little bit much. I'm going to start here. 55,000 a week, 3 years. Next we had Sabitzer, definitely not going anywhere. He's on 66K a week. We're going to delegate this renewal. Wow, that is a lot of money. 110K a week, 4 years. Very comfortable with that. And then there's one more. It's Yusuf Poulsen, who we are not going to let go either. He's on 48K a week. Once again, quite a bit of money here being thrown around. But 4 years, 65K a week. We're comfortable with it. We are good with it. And hopefully those lads have signed those 3. And we are in a good spot. That is a very, very, very nice set. of signings in terms of contracts. We don't want to lose any of them, let alone all three. Hasselberg maybe could go, but the other two I would definitely like keeping around. So let's jump into this game. Leipzig, Hanover. We're going to make a couple changes once again. We're going to bring Eduard back in because you just can't drop him right now. Poulsen's going to get a start. We're going to let Atal have a start. And then at center back, we're going to get Schurz a start. And I think we're in a pretty good spot. Though Sabitza's a little bit tired. We'll bring Gravenberch onto the bench. We'll bring Sorloth onto the bench ahead of who? Maybe Sabitza is a little bit tired, and then Haidar can also come onto the bench ahead of Kabak? Yeah, Kabak, because Adams can go backward if we need him to. So let's jump into this. Leipzig, Hanover. Let's go. Played inside to Poulsen. Back out there to Nkunku. It's one more here. Brilliant. And it's Fekir. He was onside. It's an excellent save. And then eventually it gets out. Has that been given a penalty? Has the goalkeeper brought us down while we're all panicking in the box there? We have to see that again. Because that ball was cleared. We didn't really get to see what happened. But he stands back up, and there it is. Everyone's kind of falling over each other. A little bit harsh, but we'll take it. And Nkunku set to try and fire this penalty home. Oh, and he's hit the bloody bar. Has the goalkeeper got a touch to that? Because he went up there. Probably fair, because it wasn't really a penalty to me, but what in the world is that? Off the bar. As Nkunku steps back inside, does well, gets it to Eduard, there it is anyway. And we scored from open play, which was probably more deserved than from the penalty. Eduard again grabbing the goal. Incredible from him, but you just got to clear your lines after an incident like that. He steps inside and Nkunku slides it across. And he's just hammered that into the back of the net. Excellently done from Eduard. Once again, Nkunku doing very well also. We've taken the lead. Leimer making a run through the middle. Now there's a little bit of space for Leimer. And out wide here is Atal. And Atal does well to make a little bit of space here. And Atal can slide it across. Nice ball there. Oh, he's missed. Oh, that's a massive opportunity, that. And he's just been dragged a little bit wide because he didn't get onto it as the ball came across. He had to go behind it. Oh, that's a big opportunity for 2-0. Can we get to this? We can. Very, very nicely done. Here's Naby Keita. One more back inside. Here's Eduard. Out wide to Nkunku. Just one more onto Fekir. And it's Fekir! How have we not grabbed a second yet? We're all over them right now. We've had some pretty big opportunities to have our second goal. They haven't come. Out wide. Eduard. Poulsen. Brilliant football. Oh, another chance. Begging. Gone. Unbelievable. What is happening? How are Hanover still in this game? How have we not only scored the second, but absolutely put this game to bed? Free kick in a pretty dangerous spot as Fekir is standing over it. Does well. It's going to dip, and wow, that hit the bar. Jesus, I thought for a moment that might not get too close, and then all of a sudden it dipped onto the bars. Fekir goes again. And is very, very close. Nicely played forward. Excellent football. Eduard slides it to Nkunku, and a run's being made by Atal. And Atal's in a little bit of space. Does well to step inside. Oh, what a finish. That's excellent from Atal, and we finally grab our second. Very much deserved. As Hanover finally see the gap widen. It's an excellent finish. Look at this from Atal. He steps in here, then he just cuts back. An excellent finish near post. Brilliantly done from the fullback. Has it with his left foot as well. Lovely stuff. And it's 2-0. Nicely played forward. Poulsen making a really good run here. Or Fekir is, I mean. And there is Eduard in the middle. Eduard, there it is. 3-0, game over. I've had enough of Hanover. Not because they've been difficult, but because it should have been 3-0 ages ago. And they're making me sweat going into the second half, but that should do it. As Fekir gets away here, it's a simple ball across. And it just has to beat the goalkeeper, really. He puts a ton of power on it, Eduard. 3-0 on 66 minutes. It's going to be slipped into a really good space. Limer's made a really good run from deep. A tight angle for Limer, but he goes. Oh, what a finish. How in the world has he done that? Limer with the goal. It's 4-0. I'm not sure why he's made that run. He's made it, though, from deep midfield. Gets him behind. And this is a really tight angle, but he had no real help. And look at that finish. He has just fired that into the roof of the net. Look at this. Goalkeeper just can't get his hand to it in time. He has hammered it. An excellent, excellent goal from Limer, and it's 4-0. Out wide, one more. Fekir. A lot of space for Sorloth, and he can get it to Sorloth. And Sorloth does well. Can he slide it across? He can. Brilliant. Poulsen tap in at the back post. And we're finally starting to see the scoreline we actually deserve. 5-0 the score. Poulsen, the man who makes it, finishes it. Excellent football once again. It gets into Sorloth, and Sorloth, that touch just gets him away. Poulsen makes no mistake as he hammers it home. It's 5-0 on 80 minutes. 2 minutes to go here. And we are going to come away with a very, very impressive victory from top to bottom. I mean, this could have been anything. It's going to finish as 5 or possibly 6 as Fekir goes for goal. It's an excellent save, but this genuinely could have been anything. We've had an incredible amount of chances. They've been poor, Hanover, as the header comes across, and it's blocked away in the end, but an excellent result. And we move on with another 3 points. Hopefully someone around us drop points, but as you can see there, 19 shots to 0. We were dominant as Bayern grab a win. Dortmund away to Hoffenheim. That might be difficult for them. Hopefully they drop a few points there. That would be ideal. And they have. They've actually lost away to Hoffenheim. So we have opened a 3-point gap to Dortmund. But we still trail Bayern by 2. Expanding our brand. They're upset that we haven't done it yet. Fair enough. But yes, that will do it for the end of this episode. Next episode, because we have this huge winter break, I'm going to sim to day 1 of the window. But we're going to talk our way through the window and might have a game or two, or we may just do the whole window or something. We'll see, because I'd like to do my transfer windows a little bit more liquid. So we'll see how it goes, but we'll definitely start next episode on January 1st and probably get to January. We'll probably go all the way through deadline day depending on how many games show up in January, guys. But that is going to be it. I hope you folks have enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more. And peace.